Hello everyone, Ryan Angel here, and welcome to a building. And let's get a look at all the things I built from Spider-Man. Can't wait for the next one next month. It's gonna be at the end. And that's gonna be package 3, 4, and 5. Lynch King is not gonna come until the 5th, and this is what I already got with Lynch King. Spiky. And that's Lynch King. And Star Wars is up there. I'm not going to bring it down because it's too many pieces. But I'm about to say goodbye to at least one of these. I'm debating on getting rid of Fast and Furious, the Toyota, because I already got the next package on the way. It won't come until around the 5th of next month of November. And these are the things I've already got done with it. This is set 1 through 5. So 6, 7, and 8 are on the way. And got this steering wheel and part of the engine. The next thing that's going to come is just some more parts of the engine, like the bottom part, the filter, and probably some stuff to connect the other stuff to it. And the next one's going to be to finish the engine with the transmission and all that. So there's that. But the one I'm about to say goodbye to is this right here. The first one that I've ever started. Yep. It is the Megazord. Here's the cat. Megazord's about to say goodbye. That's the cat head, and here is the head. And it lights up. Ooh, look at them lights. Let me turn this light off. Ooh, that's spooky. Yep. Megazord is about to say goodbye after I get done with this next part on the 5th. That's going to be paid. It won't come until the 10th or 12th. Usually it takes, after they shipped out, it takes at least 2 or 3 days before it comes gets to me. I'm in America. So yeah, Megazord, he's about to say goodbye. And I was thinking about getting rid of the Paul Walker one. And right now I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this right here makes 6. And because I'm on disability, I get food stamps, and I doubt that there's going to be food stamps next month on November the 1st. So, one of these guys gotta go, because I can't cover this and my food. I wish I could, but I can't. So, yeah. You saying bye. I got these right here. Now I'm going to see about this next one, but this one might leave, depending on how this Batmobile goes. Because I already got, this one right here is taking the, Spider-Man is taking the Megazord's place. So I have 2 huge ones, a decent one, and a vehicle. So yeah, that's my plan on having that. So, in any case, let's get building. First off, move all this stuff out of the way. Get my scale out of the way. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm also going to give me a little mat and a tool set, because these tool sets they give you are garbage. And here we go. Here is the Batmobile in all of its glory. I love it that it comes in its own box. Huh. Yay, instructions. We don't need no instructions. And also I see a lot of people building this sucker right now, and I'm 1 month behind from them. And ooh, look at all that extra stuff. And that's pretty heavy. Okay, now the thing is, my computer's not working right. So I need to figure out how to get instructions, because they don't give you instructions, which is BS. So Ooh, here's the metal sidings. Yep, there's the metal sidings. Here's the other stuff, and here is the. Looks like this might be the engine. No, the shoot, something. It's like Christmas. This sucks. I'm 1 month behind from everyone. Ah, yep, there's that straight up metal. That's a humongous piece of metal right there. Like, that's heavy. How heavy is this thing? Oops. Come on, get in there. Get this thing out of the wrapping. Can't really see it. 7.3 ounces. That is pretty buffy. Huh. Okay. Let's get all this stuff. Now I might need to get my computer up and running so I can get the instructions. That or I could just wing it and just figure out on my own. Let's see how many screws are there. Okay, there's like one set of screws and I can probably do it. Yeah, who needs instructions? Oops, almost off the baggie. Okay, yep, they need instructions because there's a lot of bags. Why are there so many bags? Like there's a bag for a bag. Okay, let me get all this settled. Alright, got it all organized. And oh boy. First off, got a screwdriver. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. So here we go. Oh wow. There is a lot. So we have A, B, C, D screws. And the first thing we have to do is this right here with this one. Okay, go ahead to wait. Okay, let's see here. Oh wait, wrong one. This one. Okay, go ahead, put it right that. And we're going to be needing A screws and a C screw for this one. Wait, this one right here is a C, and these two are A's. So let me stick this right there. Remove that little protecty thingy. Get this screws. So we need that. Let's go ahead and put the A's in. I wish I had oil, but I don't. One done. By the way, if you hear anything in the background, that's the air conditioner. Two. Now let's get the C's. Okay, there's it with C's. Okay, this one's having trouble because the screwdriver they gave you is ass. There we go. And that's it with this one. Now, moving on to the next one. Same thing. Okay, let's get the C. it popped it out. So I gotta get one of these A's first. There. Now let's get that C. Wait. Is it cross thread? Oh, let me get a smaller one. This one. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now let's get that other A. And that's it with this. Alright. And there we go. Man, this thing's gonna be freaking humongous. And it's gonna actually have an engine and removable parts from the movie. That'd be cool. Okay, next thing is going to need this. This is just straight up plastic right here. Yep, just straight plastic. So the first thing we're gonna do is these little geary thingies. Okay, so that little thing's gonna go up, and we're gonna have one right here, and the other one right there. See, those two are right there. And on the other side, we need to put B screws, which are, okay, there's an extra screw. I think after this is, well, next month I'm going to give me a little table thing with stuff to put the screws in, so I don't lose them. Because I got them all up there on my little shelf. And I gave you one thing, that's not a good place to put them. So one goes right here. Man, it's moving on the other side. Okay, what the hell? Is there a place you gotta put it or something? Does it mean you have to put them in all the way or something? What? This is a moment when I wish I had oil. Okay, it's moving. But it's staying there. Right, next one. I get the feeling these things are supposed to move or something. I don't know. Because we got the rubber bands. I'm not sure what the rubber bands are going to be for anyway. Okay, next one is right here. Okay, make sure it goes in all the way. It is saying I need to use B screws. What in the hell? Yeah, hold that sucker. There. That's tight. Okay, what's next? Next is, oh crap, there is a rubber band. Next is this big sucker. Huh. And it goes right there. And I gotta get the 2 rubber bands. Okay, the rubber bands. There's air conditioner. Alright. Okay, so first one goes on this one. Oops. This is going to be tricky. There. It goes under. Ah, crap. There. Got it. Now the next one goes on top. And there. There, I got it. Let me bring the light over. See? Got the bottom one right there, and the top one right there. So I get these things are supposed to move or something. Like, I know this is the fan, but like this guy. Okay, next is the F. Okay, putting that to the side and getting this. So, okay, see that little notch right there? That goes to that little notch. And there. Oh wait, I'm supposed to screw this in. Wait, am I? Let's see. Oh yeah, a D screw. So we got the little D's right here. There's a lot of D's. Okay. Alright, get in there. There. I got a droopy nose. That's weird. Why is it a droopy nose? Alright, next thing is these little side pieces. And saying that I might need glue. Well, let's see if I don't need to. Don't need to. They come in. There's that one. And that one. There we go. That is complete. Next is the fan. And this fan is plastic. And so it looks like there's a way that this fan has to go in. Huh. Wait, is that the way? Crap, it's taking it with it. I don't think that's how it goes. Crap, I took it with it. Oh, there it is. There's that little notch. So it goes right there. Okay. So I gotta put this all back together. Crap. Okay, first things first, let's get this bottom one. Man, this is a pain. Oh, wait, no. Crap, it didn't go in. Wait, there he goes. Okay, there. Turn that. This is actually how I get belts to go back on vehicles. The way I'm doing it. Okay, got that. No, didn't go in. God, this pain in the ass. 1 second. There we go. Got it. Now then, the notch is right there. Notch is right there, so I'll put this. And there we go. We got it. Now I gotta put this in. Which way does this go in? Oh. Wait. That goes inside, doesn't it? Droopy nose needs to go this way. Goes right there then. Yeah. Okay, I see it now. Yep, that's it. Okay. Now I need to tie it down with D screws, which are all these right here. There's one. Two. Three. There. Got it all done. Wonder what this is going to be for. I know this is going to spin, so you're going to see the fan spin in there, which is going to be awesome. Now we just need to take this and screw it to this. So it goes right here. And we're going to be needing the... Okay, what screws are we going to need? 8 screws, 3 A's. So the rest of these screws right here are going to be for this. Okay, put that right there in that little notch right there. Move this over. Okay, get these screws. Ooh, that was close. Okay, first off, that didn't even go in. What the hell? And I was missing it. Okay, first off, we need to redo this. Let's get the top one. Okay, the very top one. There we go. Okay, there's that. Now we'll get the side one that we messed up on. Okay. And there we go. That's it. Let's get all this out of the way. Okay. So here it is. The front end of the Batmobile. And to look at this photo, we still got the sides, the cab, the engine. Well, I think this is where the engine goes. So the engine's going to be screwed to... Yeah, the engine's going to be right here. And it's going to be an actual engine. Kind of like the Paul Walker one right here. Like this. It's going to be like that underneath this. So yeah, there's that. Now then, moving on to the tire. Which, oh boy. Now, there are two types of tires on the Batmobile. You got the two little front ones. They're going to be probably like this size. Or the two in the back are going to be those huge, thick ones. So, I can't freaking wait what this is. Okay. Let's see what tire we got. And we got one of the big ones. No doubt about it. That's a big, thick tire right there. Look how thick that mother effer is. Why am I making this sound dirty? This doesn't need to sound dirty. It's a tire. Which I'm gonna probably have to put this thing in hot water to make it less sticky and more bendy. And why is everything gotta be plastic? It's a freaking tire. That is plastic / metal. And here's the other side of the tire. Do we have screws? Oh, there's screws. Alright. There's a lot of screws. Alright, there's that side. Put all this in the little bag. Okay. So I gotta get my instructions for the Bat tire. First off, a metal. Hell yeah. That's cool. Let me get this. Get all this out of the way. So we have two types of screws right here. Which I get the feeling these long screws right here are going to be for this thing. And these things are going to be putting this together. So let me get this. And ooh, a little nice information right here. Alright. This one is complete. Stage 1 is complete. Moving on to stage 2. Okay. Before I let this thing load, let me put this thing in hot water and stretch it. And going to put... Can I put it over here? Nope. Holy moly, oh moly, that thing's heavy. So this gotta go here. Wait, which way is this gotta go? Golly, that's a thick tire. Thick. Big boy. Like the Paul Walker one, you could sit inside this thing. Okay, let's see here. Instructions. God, I can't wait to get to the engine. This thing has jets underneath it? Cool. So we have a total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, there's only one set of screws. What's with the other one? It's just this screws. This one doesn't even show. Huh. Okay, first things first, get the D screw, put in that, put that to that, that to that, that to that, that to that. Or just show A screws. It doesn't. Like, it seriously does not show the A screws. Huh, they must put it in there by accident. Alright, I'll just... That's gonna be a little later after I get done with this stuff, so let's just wait on that. Okay. So, get one screw. Place this on this. Wait, there's a little hole right there, and a hole right there. It slides right into that hole. And this goes into this. This is gonna be easy. Damn it. These screws suck. Phantom, you gotta fix your damn screw issues. Y'all screwy. Okay, I'll try that again. That went a little better, but it gets halfway, then it stops. So let me just slam this sucker here to the ground. Ain't tight. Oh no! I broke it! No! I actually broke the damn screw inside the thing! And I don't have pliers! Shit! Oh man! Damn Phantom and your stupid cheap screws. Like, look at that. It seriously broke the screw inside the Batman. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, I'm going to get the rest of this done, and I'm going to contact Phantom about their, the things, and go from there. Okay, this ain't the first time it's happened. Something like this did happen on oh yeah, up there on the Star Wars. Darth Vader, his little piece on his belt broke, but I fixed it. But guess we have to do it here again. Okay, so let's get this right here. Damn. Okay, this is some horse shit. Okay, so we got this and putting screws. Okay, let's get these screws in here. You gotta do this carefully. Don't want to break another one. If I break another one, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, don't give them too tight. Okay, 2 more to go. Did you hear that? I heard a little click. All right, there, got that. So the next thing is, okay, need to get hot water. Be right back. All right, got the hot water. Okay, let's see how this goes. Goes this way. How the blue blaze is this thing supposed to go in here? Oh my god, do I need to let this thing soak a little more? There's no way this big thing is gonna go. Oh my gosh. Let me let this thing soak more. Oh my god. This was a pain in the ass to get in. So how I had to do is, first off, you cannot just put this in hot water. It ain't gonna work right. I had to actually get boiling water, aka I got one of my pans with my little thick pots, and pour a whole bunch of water in it. Boil that sucker to a natural boil, and stick the sucker in there. And let's just say I got a little first degree burns on my hands. But I got it. But to make this thing even more easier, while you're sticking it in here, you get the screwdriver and just start like try to like fix it over. The issue with that is I kind of bent it right here. This is where I was having trouble. However, this right here might just cover it up. So, there. Like, it never happened. And like that. Okay, let's finish this up. Because I gotta fix this. I'm gonna see if I can get a little piece of plier or something, like, try to, like, take that out. But I'm not gonna be able to, like, get this on. Okay, so, let's see here. The damn D screws. Okay. Alright, let's see here. They all go exact same. Let's see. Are they in there right? Yeah, right there. Okay, gotta get this thing inside there. Let me move all this out of the way. Okay. Let's do one at a time on separate sides. And if another one breaks up, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, there's that one. Get another one. Okay, let's get this side. Make sure it fits in there. Alright, got that one. Now let's get the other two. There we go. Now the last one. Right there. Okay, first off, it's got a little wiggle to it. But I gotta wait until this plastic like settles in. Okay, there we go. And there we go. Perfect. A perfect tire. Now, what's next? And that's it. So basically, these things are basically it. I wonder, did I use the wrong screws for that? So I got one broken piece right here and a tire in this. So stage 1, 2 is done of the Batmobile. I have no idea what stage 3, 4, and 5 are going to be. But this is a tire for the back wheel. And this is the back right tire, which go this way. And this right here is supposed to go inside there. And there's a little air gauge. Like, you see that little air gauge? Cool. So yeah, this goes in there, and we have the bat symbol right there. So, I'm Ryan Angel, and I'll see you all next time, which is going to probably be the Witch Kings stage 3, 4, and 5. And then after that will be... Actually, you know what? I think the Paul Walker one is going to be coming first, then Witch King, and then Star Wars is going to be on the 15th. This one's going to get paid and sent out. And then the last of the the Megazord, and that's it with it. And we got another thing of, let's just say there's a lot coming. So yeah. So I'm Ryan Angel. I'll see you all next time. Angel is signing out. God, I'm pissed at this. Later.